Good morning. We have a beautiful sunny morning. Today was a little bit harder to get out of bed. And I want to talk about that today. Now, see, there's an obvious answer here, and that is that my recovery score is 47%, but I got 100% sleep. I worked out yesterday, so that's contributing to it. But, I'm reading The Lean Startup. I say that, but it's been a grind, and I haven't felt motivated to read it. But what I realized 2 days ago was I'm at a point where, see, that the MVP, your product MVP, is designed to just validate like your fundamental business hypotheses or hypothesis. And for some context, I've created a handful of Google Tag Manager tags and events. I won't get into the details because it's all too confusing. And these tags push events to Google Analytics. And so when you click on an embedded map, I now have an event that shows that you click on the map. And so now I have a way to actually track if people are engaging with embedded maps. And so I saw the opportunity of nobody has data on these maps. There was nobody said, and I want that data. But I decided I was curious enough just for myself to create a little MVP, put it together, and I've been going through all the reports and the events and looking at it for my own website, and it's cool and it's fun. But there's a point at which you need to stop working on the MVP and go back to the broader goal here, which is not to develop your MVP forever, you know? And so as I was reading the Lean Startup, I was like, yeah, I'm at that point where I need to go back to, I have an MVP, now start offering it to people, you know? And I made this switch yesterday and started working on, okay, how do I craft this as an offer, and what do I say in my emails to people? And so I didn't quite get to send an email because, well, maybe I'll talk about that later, but yeah, the way I thought about it this morning, I was like, it's like trying to turn a barge. It's like you're going on this, analytics are fun, look at all these reports, but then it's like, no, but you gotta do the other thing now. And it's like, turn it. There's so much friction there. And so, yeah, unfortunately. But I think I've lost some of my confidence in this path, in this niche, in this path. And I think it showed I had this little exchange yesterday, and the guy, he was like, oh, is there enough are there enough bloggers? Like, is it a growing market kind of thing? And like, do they have the money to pay? And I was like, I mean, yes, but and they don't have as much money as I want to, but like one of those answers. And it was telling for me. So I I'm questioning. Let me get past this truck. Whoa, these waves are huge today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Massive waves. Anyway, I was listening to this presentation video from Alex Hormozy probably last week, and he was talking about how most people, there's 5 stages of emotional change. I forget the actual thing. You can just look it up. But it's a chart, and it looks kind of like an inverse bell curve. And he was talking about like how most business owners will quit when they go from uninformed optimism into informed pessimism, which is where I feel like I'm now, where it's like, now I know, and now it's not as good as I wanted it to be. And then he was talking about how most people get to the valley of despair, and they go, yeah, actually, there's this other shiny object over here, and doing that would be better. And then they quit, and then they stop, and they keep doing that cycle. And I recognized that with me. I was like, how do I balance this, like, pick a niche and commit to it with, I now have more information than I did a month ago, and I'm still open to pivoting here, because I know, like, I don't want to do something I don't want to solve a problem just because it's a problem to solve. Like, I have an end goal in mind with the type of business that I want to create. And so maybe I need to, like, think about filtering through that lens again. But yeah, like, how do you balance? You just got to pick a niche, and you just got to commit to it, because you have to get through the valley of despair with, I'm open to change, and this is why I haven't built anything yet. Like, I'm doing the research to know if this is viable, So, I don't know. But I'm going to send an email today. I think the answer comes not from here. I think it comes from putting an offer in front of people and seeing what the feedback is. And so I think I have an offer. And as I was putting it together yesterday, I was like, damn, I'm going to do all this for free? Like, really? Like, you're going to get all this? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm still, like, not super confident here. And I think I say that because I haven't seen a problem that's come up that's painful. That's like, wow, yeah, this is really frustrating me, and I'm already paying for this, like, hack together solution. Like, take my money kind of thing. Like, that is what I want. So yeah, I'll briefly mention the reason I didn't get to send an email yesterday was, so I worked in the morning, and I was rereading Alex Hormozzi's $100 million offers and $100 million leads, and in one section, I think it was in leads, talks about just doing volume of 100 reach outs per day. I've gotten to 90 total, and I'm just like, and so I ate lunch, no or few carbs, low carbs. I had 6 scrambled eggs, broccoli, 2 portions of tempeh, and a slice of avocado and a juice. It's like a lot of food, yes, but I didn't think it would like weigh me down. And I don't know that it weighed me down, but I tried working like immediately after, and I only got 45 minutes more until I just like doing that thing where you just stare at the screen and there's like nothing going on in your mind. And then you look up and you're like, what was I doing again? And it's like, that is not productive, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm just, this is not useful. I took a quick nap, 20-minute, and then in the late afternoon, like 3 to 4:30, I didn't work on this. I worked on something else, but it required a little bit of thinking and focus. And I realized that it felt good. Like I felt like I could focus and actually think. So I don't know. I think I might talk about this in one of my learnings for this week about like focus management, energy management. Because I think that right after lunch is not productive. And there are very few cases when it is productive. I think I need a break for at least an hour or like 2 hours. And then I think my focus dips or energy dips with lunch, despite if I have carbs or not. I don't think that matters as much. And then it comes back like that end of the afternoon pre going to exercise. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about today. Here's the beach. Look at these waves, dude. This is actually the biggest waves I have seen, I think, in the last month. So, anyway. Hello, Mr. Doggo. Bye. See you tomorrow.